Ronnie Omokri, as I was told, said that he has evidence even from the NIA to show that I was holding meetings with Buhari and the rest of them. Why is it so difficult to put out the evidence? If I have evidence against Reno Omokri, for instance, when Reno Omokri went and stole the identity of somebody known as Wendy's sibling, I met the mother. I interviewed her. I put it out. That's the evidence. And the woman said, yes, Reno Omokri is an identity thief. When Reno Omokri sent soldiers to the mother's house to eject somebody from their house in Warri or so, I got the information, I put it out on Sahara Reporters. In fact, it led to him being fired by Jonathan, because most people did not know that Reno Omokri did not complete his tenure with Jonathan. Jonathan fired him towards the election because of a lot of criminal activities he was engaging in. Reno Omokri claims to be an Amazon bestseller. Can you just find out how many books he's selling? What's the name of the book? So I'm not personalizing it. I'm just telling you that I am an evidence-based person. If you say so, look, there's no need engaging in emotional conversations. But you know, all the political leaders in this country have their own supporters. Even if you look today, there are people who still support Abacha. You know, Babangida has his supporters. Jonathan has his supporters. So once in a while, when they miss the past, the terrible past, they organize what I call a pity party, so that they can pity themselves. You know, the thing that Reno Omokri did not tell you is that he wouldn't have had the job he had with Jonathan, the money he made, whatever he benefited, had we not fought for Jonathan to become president when Yar'Adua was sick. So, and I'm glad that he said that I have so much power to put Buhari in power. But why are they not giving me credit for putting Jonathan in power when Yar'Adua cabal prevented him from? In fact, they were planning a coup at that time. We were exposing it every day until Jonathan was allowed to to become the president of Nigeria. Because we knew Yar'Adua was not coming back. Go and ask Reno Omokri if he attended a protest on behalf of Jonathan. Never. We did. I did in America. We organized a people's parliament. We did write-ups upon write-ups. I'd never met Jonathan before. I didn't care who he was. In fact, when Jonathan won the election, he sent late Ron to Douglas, to me, that I should come and work for him. I said, I cannot work in government. I can't last 24 hours in the government. I'm too honest, brutally honest. After that, he sent Imani Boro is still alive, to come to New York and give us the money that they said the man sent. I said, I refuse to see Imani Boro. I said, I don't need your money. I did this out because of my conscience. And I hope you guys perform. So what I want to wrap up here is that the person who brought Buhari to power, the number one person, is Jonathan. It was his performance in office that enabled the likes of Buhari to come back to office. Let me tell you, when Buhari ran for office against Jonathan, if a goat had run against Jonathan, they would have won. Monkey would have won that election. People were tired. The corruption. Jonathan was one of the luckiest former presidents in this country. He was selling crude oil at $140 per barrel. Money was all over the place. Awash. And I heard that Reno Omokri also listed some stories that he said were true. Some of the stories are actually still actively being prosecuted. In Italy, with regards to OPL, that OPL 245, the wife was found with a lot of money. It's public information. So I don't need to, again, personalize these issues. But I can understand that some people feel bad that they've lost out. Reno Omokri himself works for Atiku, right? If you really hate people who took Jonathan out of power, why would you be working for Atiku? Atiku donated money, jets, to Buhari's campaign. And Reno Omokri is working actively for Atiku to return to power again. So you can see the hypocrisy.
Like I always tell some persons, if you believe whatever Reno Omokri is saying, you are doing that at your own risk. Reno Omokri is a hustler. Reno Omokri, I called him Egypt, any government in power. Reno Omokri, who did everything within his power, hoping that Peter Obi would become the next president, tarnish the image of that of Tinubu. And today, he's still the one coming back to sing his praises simply because he's hoping one of these days a good office will be given to him where he can loot just the way he did and was sacked during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Today, he's doing everything possible just to make sure that he also tarnish that same Peter Obi's name, just to satisfy the curiosity of those who is hoping that one day he will be given a tangible employment. Don't take his word for serious. If God willing, for instance, Peter Obi be the president of this nation, don't be so shocked the way he would make his own U-turn, come back again. That is the kind of person he is. Why he's doing that at the moment, whether anybody like it or not, the only opposition APC have at the moment at the federal level that is giving them sleepless nights is that same Peter Obi. So his own task is to make sure that he tarnishes his image, making sure that he reduced Peter Obi to number nothing, which probably might be the task given to him in exchange of what is demanding or seeking from the APC government. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment at the comment section. Once again, share and follow the page. For the record, now who don't know Reno omokri, and they take it all serious. The guy is just trying to survive. It's even worse than the so-called politicians who are looting us dry.